Yep, finally my Ultraman 7 from ThreeZero has arrived. So stay tuned for the review. Look at that, this is the Ultraman 16Q Ultraman Suit version 7 anime version. This is a very impressive looking figure from ThreeZero, and this is the box. There's a hologram sticker here at the back. Nothing much. So without further ado, let's open this guy up. Hi guys, welcome back to Articulate. Today I will be looking at this Ultraman 7 from ThreeZero. I believe this is the reissue. Some of you guys may have seen this figure from other reviews. I will try my best to talk about the figure, the good and bad things about it. Hopefully this figure lives up to our expectation. So first off, maybe I show you the accessory. Actually this actually comes with only one accessory, which is the this blade here. The blade, actually the color scheme and paint application is very nicely done. Unfortunately this is plastic, so you may have to be very careful, because if you may actually break this if you bend it or accidentally pull it out from the sheet and causes it damage. But anyhow, the detailing of this sword itself is very nicely done. Look at that. So as for the figure, it does comes with several pair of hands. So what I have here is the hands for holding the sword, and other than that, it does have this side piece replaceable, so that you can have the sword mounted on the side. But I find that a little bit very awkward, because the peg itself actually protruding quite far out from the hip. So maybe I just maintain this original piece here, so that it won't look a bit off from the overall figure. First off, I just want to show you the head sculpt. It is a very nicely done head sculpt of Ultraman 7. Look at that. The paint application is very well done. Unfortunately the battery is not included, so what you need to do is pull off the top forehead of the helmet, and you can actually replace it with the AG, I believe AG1 batteries. You will actually need two numbers of AG1 in order to light up the eyes. The chest piece here is not lighted up, so that is a bit unfortunate. Nevertheless, the look is very nice. The other thing about this figure, the model kit of this figure, actually some of the parts are movable, but as for this action figure, all of this is molded in one piece, so you can't really have any openable flaps or anything like that. So the other thing about this figure is there are a lot of rubber pieces at the torso here, the back. This is rubber. I believe at the this boot at the back here. This one also is rubber to actually allow for articulation. And the other thing is this piece here is also rubber, so that you can have a little bit of motion on the legs without any hindrance. I'm quite worried about rubber because over time there are issues with rubber that the paint scheme may actually fade off. So I'm not sure what type of paint or any protection top coat that ThreeZero has applied. Hopefully there are some kind of UV protection on the rubber pieces, because I do hate repainting all the color on the rubber pieces. Over here, as you can see here, this rubber piece actually, I'm not sure whether it's faded off or is intentional. It seems like little lighter than the red of the other paint on the overall suit. As you can see here, it's a bit light. I'm hoping that this is not due to fading, because this is a brand new figure. Other than that, the overall figure is very nice. As for articulation, the head actually can move up, all the way up, this much, and the head can move down, turn left and right, all the way around, no problem at all. The neck actually is in a separate joint, as you can see here. It's movable. The shoulder piece here is on a ball joint, so you can have him posing in any pose that you like, which is very nice. The chest and the torso is also articulated very nicely, as you can see here. No problem at all. The arms can rotate all the way around, no problem at all. The arms joint is double jointed, as you can see here. You can have this type of very close to the chest posing, no problem at all. Very nice. The thigh here can go all the way up, so you do have to be a little bit careful to pull the legs down before you pose in, so you can have it almost 90 degrees. The legs can have almost 180. This is a very impressive double joint, very nicely done. The legs here can pivot left and right. This piece is actually can move together with the feet, and it is a very poseable figure. I believe this is one of the great looking figure. I do have the model kit from Eastern model in 16Q. That one actually looks much more bulkier compared with this, and there are some paint scheme difference compared with this figure. Maybe I will show you right after this. Alright, as you can see here, at the center here is the ThreeZero Ultraman 7 compared to the model kit on my left hand side. The bulk of this model kit, the proportion is very nicely done. Of course, the ThreeZero one is actually slightly slimmer, mostly due to the fact that ThreeZero need to actually have him in a lot of dynamic pose. So with large body, maybe it will prevent a lot of those dynamic poses. So on my right hand side is the also the model kit of Ultraman in this plain plastic color. Similarly with the Ultraman 7 on my left hand side here, but this guy is very impressive because it does have a lot of accessories, as you can see here. Very impressive. Look at that. There's two swords, two huge extended arms, a backpack at the back, compared with this ThreeZero. Only have sword and nothing else. Even the battery is not included. So this is how it looks standing side by side, looking very nice. Of course, if you do want him in this dynamic pose, you can actually pull off this type of pose for this figure. It does actually balance very well. The legs are actually quite strong. The joints are very well firm. So if you do want this Ultraman 7 in this type of pose, no problem at all. Look at that. Very impressive. And the next pose, this is the sword pulling pose from the box art. It won't be complete without this signature pose. You won't have any issue pulling off this pose as marketed from ThreeZero. So very nice. Look at that. Here's a final pose before I wrap things up. This is the sword stance pose. As you can see, the sword is actually parallel with the sword holder, looking very nice. Look at that. This sword is an absolutely long samurai sword. Look at that. Absolutely stunning looking figure. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until then, Articulate signing off. Remember to share, subscribe, and spread the love. See you guys next time.